Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Peace be with you. Continuing the series, Connecting with Ourselves. Welcome back to Connect. Hope you guys are in great spirits. Last episode, we got our minds open. We got our hearts opened to love. And all the many layers of love. So we'll continue the discussion, the thoughts, and we'll get into self-love. So what comes to mind when you hear the term self-love? Have you ever thought about it? We just ran through some examples of love to get our minds and hearts open. Do you think about buying yourself a nice gift? Is that your self-love? Or do you think about a nice lunch somewhere you've been interested in going? Maybe you think of getting yourself a massage. Those are nice. And you know what? These are all examples of self-love. But which of these examples truly bring meaning and value to you? When I think of self-love, I truly think of understanding who I am and fully accepting myself. I think of nurturing myself, owning my actions, and keeping myself accountable. I think of discipline. I think of resting when my body tells me I really need it. I think of having a backbone and not letting people take advantage of me. So what do you think about? What truly comes to mind? Let's put that down in the journal. I hope you guys are enjoying the journaling process and finding it exciting and liberating. This is private internal work. And as I have stated before, I'd advise you to not share the internal work you're doing with people who are not like-minded. They're going to have a confused look on their face when you start getting deep, and you'll know who you can share with and who you can't, who you feel comfortable around. And doesn't all that boil down to understanding who really sees you, who really understands you? We need to understand ourselves, right? Let your actions and words speak for your progress. Because as you continue to grow and shift internally and really own it, and having done the work, you'll hit a point where you have that confidence to put it into action. That's how you manifest it. When I think of self-love, I think of times when I didn't know who I was deep internally or understood myself and why I made self-sabotaging choices, or times when I was too scared to act when I know I should have, and then dealt with the regret after. Sometimes trying to numb myself or pretend it didn't even happen. And like the ego loves to do, it wasn't my fault. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. That's the easy way out. And as we know, it was just perpetuating the pattern the ego had me in. Stuck in that pattern. Oh, that's painful, but necessary. Painful but necessary. to reflect on. We can't talk about self-love without mentioning tough love, because self-love requires tough love. Tough love is making ourselves do the right thing in a given situation because we know it will feed our spirits and fortify the strong, unshakable foundation we are responsible for. Self-love is taking responsibility for your own health and having the tough love to follow through on the actions to achieve and maintain the process that's going to lead to you having a better health. Giving yourself tough love is getting up early to go run. Or it could be limiting the amount of a certain food instead of overdoing in it, because it gives you a temporary comfort. Self-love is limiting the time you spend with family members who are stuck in toxic patterns. Tough love is having the courage to stand your ground in the face of these toxic family members or anyone in society that might present themselves. Love is looking in the mirror and saying, "What are you doing?" Tough love is sitting with yourself and trying to figure out why. Self-love is a combination of many, many factors. The most important is our self-awareness. Every layer of us, every thought we have is connected to our self-love. Dig deep. See yourself beyond your body. See your spirit. You are pure light. Give yourself the attention, the insight, the love, and action you need. Self-love. Lead with love. Have a backbone. Have courage. Be brave. And build your level of self-love worthy of a king. As you continue to journal, many, many different things will come up. It's going to be unique to you. It's going to be purely based on your experiences in your life. I shared some of mine with you to give you an example on how to dig deep within yourself and truly reflect on your own level of love, on your own understanding of self-love, and your own understanding of tough love, and examples on when, where, why, and how to apply them. If you don't love yourself or understand love, how can you love anybody else? It's a lot to think about, many, many layers to it. You have value. You have meaning in this world. So understand yourself through and through. Give yourself the tough love when you need it. Nurture yourself when you need it. And put self-love in a protected place in your foundation, next to some of the strongest boulders that you have in your foundation. And make sure you refine it. Make sure you fortify it. Make sure you polish it, because you are worthy. We're all connected. We all play our part in this dynamic, cohesive life. Everything matters. Everything you do matters. Love yourself. Thanks for joining us. This is Connect. God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.